Greetings and salutations to you all, ladies and gentlemen. How are you all doing? Kluger here with you once again at the Gaming Emporium. I hope you've all been well and fantastic and great. Today I have a little blog for you. It's been a little while since I've done one. Using 300 subscribers as an excuse to do one. It's more of a channel update really. I'm just making it coincide with 300 subs, which is a very minor accomplishment, but an accomplishment nonetheless. I know it's a long way to go, but hey, it's all good. It's all good. We're trucking along. But yeah, 300 subs. I mean, this YouTube thing's hard, man. Like, as someone trying to do YouTube somewhat seriously, you keep an eye on a lot of other YouTubers and the way they progress and, you know, move along and make progress and get more well-known and all that. So, it has its moments, you know, it has its moments doing this thing when you see people with, like, 50 videos out there, but they become hugely popular for whatever reason. I mean, a lot of it could just be really good content and whatever have you, but nonetheless, and they're smashing it. You know, they got thousands and thousands and thousands of subs, and they're doing really well. And I put a lot of content out there, and I feel like a lot of it's not bad. But anyway, I'm digressing from the point. But it kind of underpins some of the subject matter of this blog or vlog. I'm not going to be quitting. That's not what I'm trying to say, but things just need to rearrange a little bit to make this a little bit easier for me, really. Just make it so I can try to knock out better quality content, but at a bit of a less frequent sort of schedule, for lack of a better term. So, the first point just to check off is with regards to Grim Dawn. Grim Dawn will definitely not go away. It is the anchor of my channel. It sort of is very integral and important to the success I've had so far. That's definitely going to be hanging around. It's not really on a specific schedule, only due to the fact that it takes up a lot of time to produce the content that I think is worthy of putting out there. For example, the build guides, by my estimate, it takes about 20 hours at the moment to get a character towards maximum level. That's just to test it, right? That's just to get it to max level, decent gear, before I can decide if it's, you know, worth putting out in terms of a video. Even the veteran hardcore adventure stuff takes a little bit of time to grind the character ahead. I know it might only be an hour or two, but I have a house and a full-time job and a partner and 2 cats and a mortgage to pay, so that stuff does have to take some of a priority. So it's just hard to set that time aside sometimes, but it's definitely going to be hanging around, and as I have content available to put out to you guys, I certainly will do so. Now, where I'm trying to save more time is with the more long-form Let's Play stuff. It's just gotten to a point in the last few weeks where I started taking on a lot. I was doing a lot of different games, getting excited by Fallout and some other stuff I've been doing, and it got a bit overwhelming. So I'm going to be paring that right back to maybe running 1 or 2 concurrent, longer form series at a time. For the present moment, I'm thinking about more Oblivion and Star Fox Adventures as the longer form / Let's Play series. And yeah, just excuse me, ratcheting back on the other single player, specifically single player long form / long play stuff. I want to try and get more creative with that sort of stuff as well. So please do leave your suggestions below if A, you have a particular game you'd want to see, or B, if there's an alternative form you might want to see the single player content take. A really great example is my good buddy Rick, the roleplay gamer, who, as by the title, does a lot of cool roleplay stuff and heavily edited, really slick, almost film-like sequences in his coughing in his in a lot of his videos. So I'm not saying I'm going to do that necessarily, but stuff like that, you know, less frequent but more quality content is what I'm hoping to move towards. You'll see a lot more long form / just general shenanigans with the multiplayer stuff. That's going to be in a pretty regular schedule because it's a lot easier just to schedule in with a couple of mates. You just say, hey, once a week we do this stuff, and you can just bash out like a whole bunch of content at once. So, for example, recently Savage Lands, which just went out not long ago, Cube World has been a mainstay, Path of Exile, that stuff, yeah, it's just, we set aside time and we belt it out, and it's really good and awesome. I'm going to take a drink. So yeah, the longer stuff is going to be just via a slightly easier means, just by keeping it under schedule and making sure I can keep up with it, as it were. Again, in terms of long form / Let's Play stuff, Twitch streaming is going to be a thing coming back. I was doing YouTube streaming for a while, but I'm going to hang out at Twitch once again and just use the Twitch export feature to get my stuff across to YouTube. For example, the Fallout 4 series will be in such a such a format where I just stream it on the Saturday morning, and then the resulting video will be exported across to YouTube for you guys to watch, and that'll be that sort of let's play, because I do comment over the video, even if there aren't many people watching, I'll just be trundling along and discussing what's happening. So that'll hopefully be cool as well. So that's, I think, all I wanted to check off. Finally, I did want to mention though, in line with this revised schedule, where I'm actually paring back a lot of the stuff I'm doing. Let me just hit record here. Boop. Making sure it's recording. So this page you can now see on my screen, on your screen rather, is my approximate video schedule. I call it approximate because this cough is so annoying. I call it approximate because, as I was saying, you know, full-time job, etc. There may be times where I slip up a bit and I can't get a video out on the right day or whatever have you. But I just wanted to plot this out to say, like, hey, this is when you can expect stuff, but I haven't forgotten the other stuff. So as we just quickly scan through, it's just going day by day. This software is called Trello, by the way. Brilliant for organization. You should check it out. So, More Oblivion, Monday, Cube Tuesday, so forth. Wednesday, I'm tagging just various multiplayer content depending on what I have. My live streams are tagged in there in purple, and green for single player, yellow for multiplayer. And then the backlog stuff here on the far right, unscheduled. I've got the Grim Dawn stuff in there. I mean unscheduled in that I don't know when the content will be available, but it will. And then the to-do pile is stuff on the back burner. So for example, Rebel Galaxy, which I have been playing and doing a weekly release of lately, is going to go on the back burner for now. If you guys are into it, let me know. And Van Helsing, the final cut. And this list will grow as I've put in here. Message me at Kluger Games on Twitter if you have any suggestions to add to the to-do pile, and I'll gladly do so. But you'll find a link to this schedule at the bottom of all my description boxes in all my videos from now on, because I'll be updating this as often as required. So, for examall, I'm going to do Cube Ball on Monday. It's really easy to keep this up to date and move stuff around and change the schedule as I need to, just to keep you guys in the loop, because me saying, hey, I'm not going to do X, Y, Z now, or if a series just falls off, for example, Rebel Galaxy, I could just go, hey, I'm not doing it anymore, just to myself. But to you, the viewer, you might just go, hey, he stopped doing Rebel Galaxy, what the hell? But now you can go here and click on this thing, and then you'll know, oh, okay, he's just put it on the back burner for now. Ow! Hit my hand. This is the worst blog ever. Coughing, smacking things, I'm doing a great job. I think I've rambled enough. That's a longer blog than I planned to make. But the thesis there, Grim Dawn staying less solo, long form / long play stuff, hoping to move in a more creative space with that. Stay posted. Multiplayer Let's Plays will hang around because it's easy to do. Follow me on Twitch because I'm streaming twice a week, and some of that stuff's going to move across to YouTube as well. And keep up to my schedule. Awesome, bada bing bam bomb. Guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you appreciate this update. I appreciate you so very much for giving me the support you have done thus far. It's been a cool, fun ride, even though it's still in its infancy. So, my sincere gratitude and thanks. So my name is Kluger. I hope you stick around. I hope to see you again soon. Bada bam!